I'm Noah Haswell on 99.3 FM, AM 1230 WBVP, 95.7 FM and 1460 AM WMBA. Also streaming live around the world at beavercountyradio.com.
Thank you, Noah. We are joined now in studio by Brenda Mellen from the Carnegie Free Library of Beaver Falls. Good morning, Brenda.
Good morning. How are you?
Doing well. Always good to see you hanging out with us. And I know lots going on at the Beaver Falls Library, including a big gala event you're going to be sharing some details on.
That's right. It's going to be a lot of fun.
I hear the Jaggerz are involved.
The Jaggerz are involved. They're our headliner, and we're so excited to have them.
Beaver Valley chart toppers. Well, lay it all out for us. What's the deal? What's the day? What's the time? Where do I get tickets? And what can we expect?
Okay. The gala is set for Saturday, August 29th. Doors open at 5 o'clock, and you'll come in, and there's a happy hour. And we have a musical guest, the Young Sisters. They're an acoustical sister group. And they're influenced by folk, bluegrass, Celtic, and rock influences.
Oh, cool.
So we're excited. This is the first time we've had them at the library. So we're looking forward to that. And then there's a dinner, and it is catered by Eric's Gourmet out of New Brighton. And he has a lot of fun stuff.
He's creative.
He is.
Yeah.
I had to look up. He has a tornadoes of beef. It's filet mignon, and it's stacked. And there's other things, but to headline his menu with that is kind of great. And he ends it with flaming berries, so you can't beat that.
Oh, so if I walked into your library with flaming berries, you would frown upon that. But.
I would make sure I had a fire extinguisher handy. But
in the hands of a professional, though, that sounds really cool.
Yeah, it's going to be a lot of fun, and we have a lot of things kind of scattered throughout the event. We have an art show going on.
Ooh.
And this art show was previously held in Midland after the parade.
Oh, the July 4th.
On July 4th, but
Okay.
they're not doing it in Midland this year. They're doing it at our library.
Oh,
So very excited for
wow.
that. The artists are preparing work based on America 250 for the celebration. They're also going to submit a second piece that is going to be auctioned off at the gala. So you have an opportunity to meet the artist and see their work and maybe take one home with you.
I've attended that arts festival when it's been in Midland. It used to be in the Lincoln Park, like the atrium there, and I'm always impressed by the talent, the scope of work. It's
Right.
not just someone doing a simple landscape. These are very talented people.
Yes, they're very, very good.
Wow.
And as they come in, they start coming into us in July, and we'll hang them, and you can come in and out as we get pieces in, and we can announce that on our Facebook page as well, and take a look and see what you think and which one kind of sparks your interest, and
Yeah.
have to have it in your living room kind of thing.
Make sure you send us a press release on that ahead of time
Okay.
when you have the hours for the art show, because I know,
Sure.
like you said, it's not a one-day event. It goes on a couple days.
Yeah, it goes on for a while. And
Okay.
let me give you any artist out there that was not familiar with this particular activity, they can call Jenny Johnston at 724-312-6737. We'll also have that information on our website at cflbf.org. They can still participate in the show if they haven't already.
And we're also streaming this interview on our YouTube and Facebook pages. So if you're driving somewhere, I want to get that phone number, just go to our Facebook page later. It'll be right there.
Right, that's great. That's great. And then the evening will be capped off with the Jaggerz. And I'm so excited about that, as is everybody at the library. We can't wait for these guys to come in.
Well, there's history there. One of the big places where the Jaggerz played right when they were starting to take off was the Club Natural in downtown Beaver Falls on the foot of the hill, maybe, 4 blocks from where the library is. People come from all around.
That's right.
Pack that place sometimes 4 times a week to see the Jaggerz. So it's kind of cool that they're coming back to downtown Beaver Falls.
And I've been talking with Hermie first, and love that guy.
Yeah,
and,
Hermie, good night.
Jimmy Ross. And they're excited to come too. And we had Jimmy come in and gave him a tour of the library along with his sound and lighting guy to kind of get the feel of the place. So they've got some ideas too. They have some new music, I understand, that they'll be sharing. So that'd be kind of cool.
Brand new album out. I've been playing a couple of the tracks. So where will the stage be inside the library?
Well, weather permitting, we may have it outside in the Falls Park.
Ah.
So we had planned to have it indoors on our main level back in what we affectionately call the stacks. We can clear half of that room. Now, as you know, that's the area that the old theater used to be, and it is well camouflaged right now to look like a library, but we can remove some of that camouflage and be able to hold it inside. So we haven't decided. We're kind of waiting on the weather to see which way we're going to go. Either way, it'll be a lot of fun.
And again, the date on that is
August 29th. It's
the
a
last
Saturday.
Saturday of August.
Right.
Okay.
The doors open at 5 o'clock, and we go from there.
Oh, you should have nice weather for that.
Right.
Are tickets on sale now, and how do I get them?
Tickets are on sale now. They're on our website at cflbf.org. That's Carnegie Free Library, Beaver Falls.org. And there are 2 sites out there for you to get that reference the gala. The one is for tickets, and it'll say tickets right there on the image. The second is for sponsorships. So we do have some sponsorships still available if you would like to participate in that. The lowest amount of sponsorship is $200, and it goes all the way to $5,000. And we have a lot of different ways that you can participate in a sponsorship in between that. So don't think that you have to spend thousands of dollars in order to sponsorship with the library. We try to make it accessible to anybody who wants to participate.
Will there be beverages at this event?
Of course. We'll obviously have beer and wine, and we always have a signature drink at these events. So we'll have to come up with something sparkling.
Ooh, something the Jaggerz, the rapper. Oh, I got to think about that.
Yeah, let's think about that and come
Yeah.
up with something really cool. Yeah.
Now, talk about the importance. This is a fundraiser, of course, for the Beaver Falls Library. Any ideas about what this money could be earmarked for?
There's so many things. As you know, the building opened in 1903, and they started construction 1899-ish. So you can imagine the upkeep with the building. The second floor took us a couple of years to repair a lot of the water damage because we needed a new roof. We have a new roof now, so we're making a lot of progress a lot more quickly because we have a dry environment to work in. So we have a couple of more rooms on the second floor to open up. Our boiler just went kaput.
Ooh.
I mean, the boiler is as old as I am, so what can I say?
31?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, somewhere in that range. And, that's tens of thousands of dollars. It's not like you go to Home Depot and grab one. It's a lot of money in these old buildings. So that's just one piece of upkeep, but we need carpet replaced. We just laid new carpet in our computer area, and that was just completed this week. And we have a lot of other projects going on, renovations of restrooms and lighting and things like that. So there's a lot going on. We love our supporters. Every fundraiser that we have, people are very generous, and we really appreciate that. And we're trying to return the favor by offering our groups that come in are getting bigger, more well-known, and bringing in something like the art show. And I know Karen Coates, who's our current library director, she's a former school teacher, so she kind of knows what to bring in. She has a Harriet Tubman event going on, I want to say next week. It's on the website. You can check the date and time. And a lot of other historical type things, educational type things. We have the remote learning where you can go in and act like if you wanted to be a nurse. You can sit down at this terminal, put a headset on, and you visually see what it's like to be in a nursing environment. And there's several different types of job opportunities that you might want to test out to see, is this something for me?
Is that like a virtual reality kind of thing?
Virtual reality, you're correct.
No kidding. I'm on your website now. You also have this if you want to be an auto mechanic, a carpenter, a HVAC technician, construction worker. Oh, that's really interesting.
All you have to do is call the library, the main number, and request to see the virtual reality room for a specific time period. They'll book you for that, and you'll sit in a room with the headset on and check out whatever you like.
And so the virtual reality, it kind of gives you, it's almost like you're there. You're in
the space.
Yeah,
yes.
wow.
That's pretty cool.
They have one for radio DJ?
Maybe.
I wouldn't recommend it. So now, getting back to the gala itself, so
Yeah.
you have this, it's taking place simultaneously with the art show. So is
Yes.
that right? I'll be able to, like, before the music starts or
Yes,
intermission,
you can
whatever?
check it out. You can see the artwork that's coming in as we hang it, starting in July. And at the gala, we'll be able to show the pieces that are up for auction.
Okay.
And it's kind of like a silent auction situation, and purchase something to take home, but also see what these artists are capable of. They're local, they're in our area, they're very talented. So it's nice to give them a little bit of a showcase for their work.
And like you said, that you'll be able to purchase something as well. Something really
Exactly.
speaks to you, and you got a spot for it in your house, or your
Right.
office, yeah.
Right.
And getting back to renovations, I also wanted to ask about the updates on the stained glass window at that library there. I
yes.
understand it has been removed to be renovated.
It has been removed, and it is, I forget the name of the people who were renovating it, but they're out of Pittsburgh, and they do this for big, huge stained glass pieces. And they came in and took it down, and if you know what the front of the building looked like with the stained glass, it's huge. And it's like a huge rectangular piece in the middle with all these smaller components all around it. And they came in with like a chisel and a hammer, and they're banging away, and we're holding our breath.
Yes.
But they knew what they were doing, and they took out each section and packed it for shipment and took it back to their shop. It's going to take a few months for that to be completed. We're hoping to get it back in early August, so it will be back in place for the gala.
Oh,
So fingers crossed.
wow.
Yeah, fingers crossed.
And the idea was to kind of shine it up a bit, and after years of the elements, to kind of give it more return of the luster, right?
To our knowledge, it's never been removed.
Wow.
There were 2 small areas of damage. I know that when they went to take it out, they said that the window had been slowly sinking down into the windowsill area. So we knew we needed to take it out and have it cleaned again. It's not an inexpensive operation.
I can't imagine. I mean,
It's painstaking work to get a lot of that stuff repaired, cleaned, shiny, as you say, and to be put back up. So they
fingers
did an
crossed,
awesome
though,
job.
it'll be ready for the gala.
We're fingers crossed that they don't have any issues and it'll be ready. So we're kind of keeping an eye on that now. So they're in the middle of it.
Would you do a big unveil? Would you have like a big curtain in front of it and
Yes.
count down to 5 and then,
Right, and then take
have
it
the
away.
Jaggerz on stage ready to
Yeah, we'll have them right there.
I'm liking this. We're talking with Brenda Mellen from the Carnegie Free Library of Beaver Falls. We're going to go to a break and come back with more on some of the activities that are going on at that treasure of a library right in downtown Beaver Falls.
Building a future, sharing a dream, working together, we're on the same team.
Our nation is celebrating the 250th anniversary of the signing of the Declaration of Independence. This document granted freedom for all citizens in the form of having the basic rights to life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. This is Andy Dengel from Freedom United Federal Credit Union. It's time to celebrate the freedom we all enjoy. Remember, it's freedom that makes life worth living, and we are proud to carry on that name. Let freedom ring was a battle cry in the beginning days of our nation, and it's still true 250 years later and continuing. And because of what we do every day, there will be freedom in your future. Happy birthday, America. From Freedom United Federal Credit Union. Member NCUA, Equal Housing Lender.
Your success is our success. We belong to you.
Remember way back when you were young and the bus ride to and from school set the tone for what made your day special? School buses and vans have had a special place in the Fry family for 3 generations. At Fry Transportation, the student transportation industry is embraced as a tradition, privilege, and lifestyle. From the morning laughs on the way to school to the talk about the day on the way home. Memories you won't forget, just like the vintage football games aired each week on Beaver County Radio. Fry Transportation, caring for your children as they care for their own.
It's time to wake up, Beaver Valley, with Pastor David Grove from the Church of the Redeemed of Beaver Valley. Tune in to Beaver County Radio this and every Saturday from 9 to 10 a.m. It's time to wake up and turn our hearts back to Jesus Christ. So wake up early this Saturday and tune in to Wake Up Beaver Valley from 9 until 10 a.m. right here on Beaver County Radio.
If you need assistance with auto, homeowners, renters, life, and pet insurance, Dan Hoffman State Farm on Dutch Ridge Road is always there to help. Dan Hoffman State Farm brings excellent customer service to both new and existing customers, understanding insurance needs to prepare for the unexpected. Call your Beaver County neighbor Dan at 724-728-2702 or visit HoffmanSFinsurance.com for more information. That's Dan Hoffman State Farm, 3465 Dutch Ridge Road, Beaver.
Broadcasting to you from the Fry Transportation Group Studios. Scott Tady here on Beaver County Radio, joined in studio by Brenda Mellen from the Carnegie Free Library of Beaver Falls, where they have a big gala concert coming up the last Saturday of August. Beaver County chart toppers, the Jaggerz, on stage back in Beaver Falls. Jimmy Ross, Hermie Granati, and the guys. There's going to be food as well, catered food, cocktails, and a art show, the one that's typically held in Midland at the Lincoln Park Performing Arts Center. The Beaver County Art Show, Midland Arts Council will have their artworks there. So, Brenda, you can't pull off an event like this without some help from some sponsors. Who are some of the people making this all possible?
That's right. And we're very grateful to our sponsors because they've really been able to help us pull off a really fantastic gala. I'd like to give a shout out to the Right Promise in Beaver Falls, the Big Beaver Falls Education Foundation, CCBC, Penn State, Flick Financial, the Beaver Falls Rotary, Free Spirit Wellness, and of course our legacy sponsors, Beaver County Radio and Chelsea Party Center.
Oh.
You know, we appreciate you so much. And we have other people who are participating in a different way. So we have the Peacemakers Quilt Guild.
Oh, yeah.
That will give us a red, white, and blue quilt for the occasion to be auctioned off. And there's a few other things in the works right now that we're nailing down. So we're getting calls every day. How can I help you? And again, we can't thank everybody enough for all of their support, even over the years, as we've been trying to bring this building back to life.
I know summer's coming, and that show's the last Saturday in August, but someone's going to be real happy they got that Beaver Valley Peacemakers quilt. Come
so.
winter, they're going to be real happy.
Yes, yes. And the other thing that I wanted to mention is this is an After 5 gala. So that means, we want a little glitz and glamour coming into this one. So there's a little bit of guideline on the website as to the dress. That by no means says that you have to go out and rent a tux, for the guys. You do not have to do that. But, the ladies like to dress up a little bit and a little glitz and glamour.
It's like a date night.
Yeah,
I like it.
yeah. I think if you come with a pair of jeans, you're going to see me with a little bedazzler off to the side to kind of bling you up a little bit.
I like it.
But, this is all meant to be a lot of fun. It's very special with the 250 birthday, and we're just trying to bring that flavor to this gala.
And again, the tickets, how do people get them? And
they're online at cflbf.org. Our tickets are $125 for the early bird pricing that'll go through July 15th. And then they go to regular pricing, which is $150. Now, if you're a sponsor, there's different ways you can get tickets along with your sponsorship. And you can check out all the different ways you can do that online as well.
And again, that comes with the food from New Brighton.
Eric's Gourmet. You get access to all the activities on site, to the concert, everything.
Okay, and the Flaming Berries.
And you can't go without trying the Flaming Berries. They're awesome.
Looking forward to that. We'll have Noah in 1 minute with the news headlines.
The NASCAR Cup Series
Green flag is in the air. Here we go.
makes history at Naval Base Coronado.
Oh, look out. They're spinning already. Hard into the outside wall. Up front, Tyler Reddick will spin.
For the series' first ever race on a military base.
Nobody in front of him. He can coast from here. Denny Hamlin up off of the corner.
It's the Andrew 250.
join Beaver County Radio Scott Tatey and Curtis Walsh on Saturday, June the 20th for a special broadcast from 10 a.m. to 12 noon at the Harmony Township 250 celebration being held on the historic Logstown and Legionville site along Duss Avenue. The world-famous Beaver County Radio prize van will be there with the Beaver County Radio birthday prize wheel. Scott and Curtis will have prizes from the Pennsylvania Lottery, Pirate and Zoo tickets, along with Fun for All and the all-new Beaver County Radio t-shirts. Beaver County Radio's live broadcast at the Harmony Township 250 celebration is being brought to you by Harmony Township and Beaver County Radio.
It's 8:31 and time for Noah Haswell and the news headlines.
Thanks, Scott. And our top headlines for news at the top of the hour include a Monaca woman taken into custody after a shots fired incident occurs in Aliquippa early this morning. Aliquippa police are letting residents of the Valley Terrace buildings know that there will be an increased police presence at those buildings because of the ongoing behavior that has taken place in that community. A mass and dinner were held yesterday at St. Monica Catholic Church in Beaver Falls to celebrate the 35th anniversary of the St. Joseph Perpetual Adoration Chapel, the only one of its kind in Beaver County. And the 47th annual Penn Ohio High School Football Classic will occur tonight at Reeves Field on the campus of Geneva College, where the teams of all-star high school football seniors from Pennsylvania and Ohio will face off. For our weather forecast today, it's going to be breezy with wind gusts as high as 37 miles per hour. Otherwise, it will be a chance of showers today, mainly before 10 a.m., and otherwise mostly cloudy skies, then gradually becoming sunny skies with a high near 82, and the chance of precipitation is 30%. Tonight will be mostly cloudy, I keep saying mostly cloudy, partly cloudy skies with a low of around 57. Winds could gust as high as 25 miles per hour. Tomorrow for Juneteenth, it will be sunny skies with a high near 78. Winds could gust as high as 22 miles per hour. And on Saturday, it will be a slight chance of showers and thunderstorms after 2 p.m. Otherwise, mostly sunny skies with a high near 79, and the chance of precipitation is 20%. On this Thursday, June the 18th of 2026, at 33 minutes after 8, we've got a temperature of 72 degrees, and it's overcast out there currently in Beaver County. Those stories and more are coming up at 9 o'clock. And that's News Headlines. I'm Noah Haswell on 99.3 FM, AM 1230 WBVP, 95.7 FM, and 1460 AM WMBA. Also streaming live around the world at beavercountyradio.com.
And a quick look in sports. The Pirates, led by Ryan O'Hearn, yesterday had a big game. Here's Joe Block from the Buccos broadcasting booth with a recap.
The Pirates were down 4-0 after an inning, but they come from behind to win 6-5 over the A's on Tuesday night in West Sacramento. Brian Reynolds hit 2 home runs, had 4 hits, and drove in 3. Brandon Lau put the Pirates ahead for good with a 9th-inning home run, his 18th of the season.
Wait. I played the recap from the other day. Bottom line, Ryan O'Hearn had like 6 RBIs. The Pirates won the series against the Athletics. They are off today. They now have 3 games, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday on the road against the Colorado Rockies. Pirates aren't home again until Tuesday, when they will be at PNC Park hosting the Seattle Mariners. Sorry about that. Hey, we're getting ready for the Penn Ohio High School football game tonight. We will be broadcasting that here on Beaver County Radio, the annual tilt between top high school football players from Western Pennsylvania versus East Ohio. We've been introducing you to some of the players to get you excited for the game. We're going to hear a bit from a couple of the players now. We'll begin with Travis Clear from Beaver High School.
Hi, I'm Travis Clear. I'll be wearing number 3. I'm playing quarterback. I'm from Beaver. In the fall, I'll be going to BC3. Let's go, PA.
So, Travis, what role do you see yourself playing in this game, being as you're lining up the quarterback?
The leader of the offense, the whole coordinator of it, where I got to push everybody and show them, hey, let's go. Keep the competitiveness up, too.
Are you comfortable being in a new offense for this all-star game?
Yes, sir. Yeah. It's not much different than ours. We change up every week. Same thing.
How's playing high school football prepared you for your future, Travis?
Just the mentality. Like, you mess up one day, you just got to keep going. Just keep your head up.
Ask me. I mess up all the time. And I'm going to give you that Pirates recap right after this. So we want to hear from another one of the players in tonight's Penn Ohio game. Here is Lucas Garovac from Central Valley.
Hello, my name is Lucas Garavac. I'm from Central Valley, PA. I'll be wearing number 6 in the Penn, Ohio game, playing defensive end and tight end. My future plans will be attending Slippery Rock University while playing football and studying safety management. Go PA.
How has football shaped your character off the field?
Off the field, it's really taught me discipline and leadership. It's helped me talk to people that I've never known before, start conversations with anyone. So, yeah.
Lucas, can you share a memorable moment or a few of them from your high school football career?
I'll say my junior year, semifinals versus Elizabeth Ford at Montour to go to Heinz Field. I had about 2 sacks and about 4 TFLs. That was just a great team moment, memorable moment. Go PA.
Listen to how the PA team does tonight right here on Beaver County Radio, 6:30 coverage of the Penn, Ohio Classic. And let's get that Pirates recap I promised you. Here is Joe Block talking about what happened in last night's Buccos game.
The Pirates win this series at the A's, winning 12-4 in the finale on Wednesday. They built an early lead and kept it throughout. A 3-run first for the Pirates, capped by a 2-run double by Ryan O'Hearn. O'Hearn would later homer and then drove in a couple of more in a 5-run 7th inning, a career-best 6 RBI night for Ryan O'Hearn. Marcell Ozuna hit his first home run since May 15th, a long 448-foot home run in the 7th inning. He had 2 hits, as did Jared Triolo, as did Spencer Horwitz. And the list continues. Brian Reynolds with 2 hits as well, and Nick Gonzalez with a pair of hits. As the Pirates, with a 16-hit attack, they beat the A's 12-4 behind a quality start from Braxton Ashcraft. From Sutter Health Park, this is Joe Block, and your home for Pirates baseball.
We are your home for Pirates baseball. We also are your home for NASCAR racing. A big race getting on in San Diego this weekend. Here's a NASCAR Hot Pass with details.
The unknowns of a brand new course. I'm Kyle Rickey. That story next on NASCAR Hot Pass.
Down here, Ryan Blaney gets 4 tires, Sunoco Racing Fuel.
From fueling NASCAR champions on the track for over 20 years to innovating 94 octane, the highest octane on the market. Performance is what Sunoco does.
Sunoco cans injected into the car, bubble wall is down and away.
All Sunoco fuel at the pump meets the same top-tier standards as the fuel used in NASCAR. From the track to your tank. Sunoco, the official fuel of NASCAR.
Sonoma, a spectacular setting for this race.
They make contact. It's side by side through turn number 12. At the line, it's going to be Sawallich. Unbelievable.
Oh, and a race leader.
But we just had a really good race car, and that's what it takes. It takes a good group of guys, a good crew. This is really a team sport.
Catch the ARCA Menard Series West at Sonoma Raceway, Friday, June 26th at 6:15 Eastern, live on the NASCAR channel. All 3 of NASCAR's National Series head to San Diego, California this weekend in Naval Base Coronado, a new event for the sport on a course that is newly constructed for just this weekend. Coca-Cola 600 winner Daniel Suarez says he went to visit the San Diego layout last week and has tested it on iRacing and says it could be a rough day for anyone behind the wheel.
I kind of think that I need a Suburban. It's very bumpy. So, but you never know how it's going to be until you get to the real thing, right? But I think that it's going to be way more bumpier than Chicago.
Practice is set for 5 p.m. Eastern Time tomorrow, and it can be heard here on MRN. I'm Kyle Rickey. This is NASCAR Hot Pass on the Motor Racing Network.
Put freedom in your future. Freedom United Federal Credit Union in Rochester.
Scott Tatey here, coming to you from the Fry Transportation Group studios. We are joined in studio by Brenda Mellen from the Carnegie Free Library of Beaver Falls. We're streaming us on our Facebook and YouTube pages as well. Brenda's here talking about the Beaver Falls Library, and one of the things they've got is a big gala event. And if you're just joining us now, Brenda, talk about this fundraiser coming up involving the Jaggerz and much more.
Yes, it's Saturday, August 29th. Tickets are on sale right now on our website at cflbf.org. There's still sponsorship opportunities if you're interested in that. But we have so many things packed into this gala. It's after 5, so, there's some, you can dress up for this one. You don't need a tux. but a little bling never hurts.
Right.
We have entertainment by the Young Sisters. They are a acoustic folk duo. They're influenced by folk music, bluegrass, Celtic, and rock, and they're going to be super fun during our cocktail hour. Obviously, the Jaggerz are our headliner, and we just can't wait for that. It's going to be a lot of fun. In addition, we're going to have from the Beaver Heritage Museum in Beaver, Stacy Ival is providing us with some artifacts, some early century artifacts. That'll be a lot of fun. So we'll have those types of things on display, as well as an art show. And for the art show, you will be able to see the artists' renditions of America 250, as well as they are providing a second piece of artwork that will be part of an auction. So you can take a piece home with you and see what that artist is capable of. We have a lot of talented people in our county. And speaking of that, we're really trying to attract people countywide. This is a very large building, and we're starting to get a lot of these talented groups and different events in our second floor event center, and we want people to know about that. And you can go to Pittsburgh and see a show, you can go to Youngstown and see a show, now you can come to Beaver Falls and see a show. So we're very excited about that. For this event, we are working on getting valet parking. That was one of the questions that pops up when how do I park when I come to Beaver Falls? Well, there are several places around our building, parking lot areas. We'll have those clearly marked. There'll be a map on the website to show you where you can go to park or valet park. So we're trying to make it as easy as possible to get access to us.
And your side of the street has the regular parking. We all grew up with the parallel parking.
That's right.
The back
you don't have to back in.
Not that there's anything wrong with that. But, well, this is the summer that everyone's celebrating America's 250th. And the Beaver Falls Library has been around almost for half of those 250 years. You're 123 years, right?
123 years, yes, since the opening.
Wow.
And we're looking at our 125th birthday party as our next big event, our next gala event. So we're excited about that too.
Talk about the history and the heritage of the Beaver Falls Library right there on the main street. I mean, Andrew Carnegie. Let's begin with that.
Andrew Carnegie is the one who made this possible. And as the story goes, he came to town and he noticed that there was a very small reading area in the back of a grocery store. And he thought, these folks need a bigger building. Got a grant. Started that work in 1899, and the architect of the building is Frederick Osterling, and he took over, built this huge building, neoclassical, big, huge columns. It's gorgeous, huge staircase right off the lobby going to our second floor. So we're very proud of all of that. You can't find that in other Carnegie libraries anymore. A lot of them don't exist. But we are the last big one that was built because it's hard to maintain. It's hard for small communities to maintain a building this size. We still agree with that statement. The other buildings that were built after by Carnegie were one floor typically. They still had that neo style, but they were one story. So it's fun to come out just to see that. We've had people come in to take graduation pictures, wedding pictures inside. So that's
the staircase. That's just a grand.
It's a grand staircase. We love to decorate that for Christmas every year.
Oh yeah. We'll talk about Christmas coming up too. I'm sure you guys.
Yes.
But some events coming up even in this month. Juneteenth, you have an event, Harriet Tubman One Woman Show.
Right. That's what the library director Karen Coates is putting on. And she has someone coming in and doing the whole show right there at the library. So that's a lot of fun. All of that information is on the library and also on the library website.
There's the Second Chance Connections Recovery Book Club. That's also coming up on June 20th, this Saturday, 9:30 a.m. to 11. And then what is Japanese stab art?
I'm going to find out because I'm going to go.
It says here, traditional art techniques, bind loose sheets of paper using decorative stitching, beginner-friendly sessions. It's all going on Saturday, 10 a.m. to noon at the library, Japanese stab
Right,
art.
it's like a bookbinding type thing.
Ah.
It's pretty cool. I've seen some pictures, and it looks like a lot of fun. So we had somebody that mentioned they could do this and would like to come in and teach other people. So we decided to have a little working session, so you can come in and try the activity yourself.
Now, are there regular events like reading sessions or anything at the library, or?
That would be more in Karen Coates' realm that in mind, but I know there are a couple of things that go on. I know that there is an English class teaching people that don't know English so well can come in and they learn a little bit more. And they can call, anybody interested can call the front desk and they can give them the information.
Seeing here on June 23rd, Unearth a Story, summer reading story time, and that's 11 a.m. And all things dinosaurs on the 23rd. So
yeah,
a kid doesn't like dinosaurs. That's cool.
That's right. I know Denise Mulchin-Donnelly is over the children's area, and she's really good about bringing different types of activities into the library to entertain the kids and give them exposure to different things. One time I was watching it live on Facebook, and there was an owl, a giant owl, flying around the library.
Ooh.
Somebody, brought him in to show everybody, kind of what these creatures look like and how tame they are and how much fun they are. But it was pretty cool to see this huge bird flying around the library. So there's all kinds of things on there. You just need to check the website and Facebook.
You talked earlier about the new carpeting in the computer area, and that's something to remind people. We think old-fashioned library, you go and you check out a book, but the computer is a very big part of what libraries do these days.
Right, and there's always quite a few people in that space using the laptops and the terminals and doing research, just going through Google to see what they could find. There's always people in that space. So there's still a need for that type of thing.
Now, how does that work? Do I have to be a member of that particular library? Can I be part of the Beaver County Library system? Or to take access of what you guys offer at the Beaver Falls Library, what would I need?
They would go to the front desk. If they don't have a Beaver Falls library card, they could issue them one right there, and it's free. And that would give them access to anything in our library.
And if I remember correctly, on the ground floor, you guys have book sales.
Yes, we call that the lower level.
Lower level.
The lower level.
That sounds better. I like that.
Yes, there is an entire room dedicated to the sale of used books, and you get a paper bag and fill it up and take it to the front desk. I want to say it's $10.
Now, some libraries do that. That's a one weekend event or one day event, but that happens regularly right there.
It does happen regularly. You can come in anytime.
So right in time for beach reading, you're going on vacation, you need something on the beach, just for $10 or whatever it is, some kind of fee, grab a whole bunch of books, throw them in a bag, and
That's right.
You're set to go.
Right.
I like that.
Right.
Talking with Brenda Mellen, we have one more break to get in, and we'll be back more talking about that gala and other events at that gem of a place in downtown Beaver Falls, the Carnegie Free Library.
Have you had a McDonald's refresher yet? Stop by and pick up one of their tasty new drinks like strawberry watermelon, mango pineapple, or the bold new blackberry passion fruit. You'll love it, and so will your taste buds. Only at McDonald's. I'm loving it.
You're listening to 99.3 FM, Beaver County Radio, brought to you exclusively by Fry Transportation. Fry Transportation is an important part of our community and an important part of our Beaver County Radio family. Thank you, Fry Transportation, for all you do.
Everyone is looking forward to the Beaver County boom, but there's one boom that no one likes to hear. It's the one that's coming from your heating and air conditioning unit. When things just aren't sounding right or working right, call McGee's and you'll see just how efficient a company can be. McGee Heating and Air Conditioning, family owned and operated since 1965. You can trust them. McGee is happy to help sponsor the Beaver County Boom. McGee Heating and Air Conditioning, Main Street, Aliquippa.
J. Young Refuse and Industry is proud to be an integral part of Beaver County for the past 36 years. Featuring a wide range of recycling services for contracted areas, they are sure to help you get the job done. The J. Young Refuse team of professional drivers consistently exceed safety and service throughout the day, while their customer service representatives take professionalism to the next level. J. Young Refuse and Industry offers both commercial and residential pickup as well. Call them today at 724-495-6199.
If you own a company or a small business, you might have considered advertising on radio. It's smart because radio is still the most far-reaching media outlet today. WBVP and WMBA can get you results. Get more information at beavercountyradio.com.
It's summertime and the living is easy until your air conditioner suddenly quits. Now it's hot, the air feels heavy, and nobody's comfortable. You might even hear,
I can't live another day like this.
This is Eric 9 with Homer 9 & Sons. And when your AC goes down, this is the time to call us. Because you don't want to wait, you want it fixed fast and fixed right the first time. At Homer 9 & Sons, we deliver professional, dependable service to get your home cool and comfortable again without the stress. And right now, for a limited time, get your AC tune-up for just $79. If it's time for a new system, we offer trusted brands like Lennox, plus financing options designed to fit your budget, so you can get back to enjoying summer the way it's supposed to be. Homer 9 & Sons, quality home comfort since 1943.
We are back at the Beaver County Radio Morning Show. Scott Teddy here, joined in studio by Brenda Mellen from the Carnegie Free Library of Beaver Falls. So get out your pen, and where's your calendar? You got your calendar. Okay, circle August 29th. That is the day of the big gala events concert with the Jaggerz at the Carnegie Free Library. Brenda, talk about that one more time, what people need to know.
Okay, you can get tickets on our website at cflbf.org. Just click on public events and you'll see it. Click down there for the tickets, and early bird pricing is $125 per ticket. Regular pricing is $150. So get them quickly. And if you're interested in sponsorship, we still have some spots available. There's a sponsorship portal right there at the same location under public events. It is an after 5 gala, so we're looking for you to come dressed to party. That doesn't mean you need to have a gown or you need to have a tux, but, bedazzle us.
Saturday night in the city, you got to.
Saturday night in the city.
Put on some nice threads, yeah.
The entrance will come in through the Falls Park and in through our side door. That's right off the park. The dinner will be in our event center on the second floor. Weather permitting, we'll do the Jaggerz concert outdoors in the Falls Park. Depending on weather, we may have to move it into our stacks area. And valet parking is in play right now. And what else? Eric's Gourmet is bringing his wonderful food and artistic talent to display.
Yeah, some good food there. Go on his website, his Facebook, and see what we're talking about.
Yeah. His food is awesome. The Young Sisters, acoustic sister harmony group, influenced by folk, bluegrass, Celtic, and rock. They're going to play for our happy hour and maybe a few other spots in between the Jaggerz music. And we're going to have different things available on site for them to peruse. Artifacts from the Beaver Heritage Museum, Stacy Ivo supplied. We'll have an auction. One of the items that we know that's coming is a red, white, and blue quilt donated by the Peacemakers Quilt Guild.
Hand-stitched.
Hand-stitched.
Yes.
I'm sure this is going to be beautiful. We do have a lot of sponsors right now. The Right Promise, the Big Beaver Falls Education Foundation, Community College, Beaver County, Penn State, Flick Financial, Beaver Falls Rotary, Free Spirit Wellness. Our legacy sponsors, Chelsea Party Center, Beaver County Radio. And there is one other sponsor that I'd like to mention too, and that's Jumet Financial. They have been a wonderful, supportive entity to us over the past couple of years. We would not be where we are today without them.
Well, it's an institution that has done so much for Beaver County talking about the library right there in Beaver Falls, the 123-year-old library. Always new events, always ways to keep people entertained and to learn. I like that about a library.
That's right.
I feel smarter when I walk out of a library. And
it has that effect,
how
doesn't
about
it?
that? Yeah. And I've attended a couple concerts there, and it is. You get to kind of check out how the architecture of the building, and you get to peruse the books, and then you're in this really cool space hearing music the acoustics sound really good in that building as
They
well.
really do.
So whether it's outdoors or indoors, you can't go wrong.
That's right. That's right. And we are having our stained glass window, the large window in the front of the building.
I'm knocking on wood. It'll be ready.
Repaired and
Yeah.
renovated right now, so hopefully that will be back in place by our gala. We've done a few more things to the library, maintenance-wise. Our boiler went kaput, so we're bringing in a new one. There was no further repair that could help us.
Put it out to pasture.
So we have to get a new one. We have air conditioning installed throughout the library now. We're waiting for Duquesne Light to hook the power up, and we'll be good to go on that.
You guys have been weathering your storms. I remember the roof was an issue a few years ago, but you were able to cobble together money to get that fixed.
Replace the roof,
Yeah.
which was huge for us. There still are a couple of locations on our second floor that were heavily damaged by water. And so we have one room that we've started renovating, a second smaller room right off our boardroom that are midway through renovating. We've got some staircase areas that need some love and attention around some of the windows. You know, all the windows in our building are original to the building.
Oh, wow.
Which is kind of cool.
So 123 years old. Wow.
Yeah, you can see the wavy glass when you look at it. It's pretty cool. So the other thing that we have that's kind of in our back pocket right now is the renovation of the theater. So anybody who has been in the library back in the day knows that there used to be a theater on the backside, what we call the stacks today. It's camouflaged as a library right now, but we are knee-deep in the process of bringing that back.
It was sealed up in the 1960s, right?
Right. And we believe that was done while the school district owned that building. And obviously, it's a big space. It's 2-story, maybe even a little bit more than that, for the theater. That's hard to keep warm and cool in weather changes. So there's a false ceiling. Some things are right there in front of you, but you don't know what they are unless somebody tells you. And then it's like so obvious what it is. The angled floor is still there. The floor that's there right now is a false floor. The ceiling that's in that space has a false ceiling. And I just learned about a month ago that there is another ceiling above that. So it goes even higher, and it's the original ceiling still intact.
Oh, wow.
So I haven't seen it personally, but some way or another, I'm going to be able to stick my head up in there sometime and take a look. But we have a grant in play right now and different people interested in supporting us in that effort. And so that's coming in the future years as well.
So around every corner of the Beaver Falls Library, there's history and sometimes a mystery. So
history and mystery, that's a good way to put it.
I like it. All right, well, good luck, Brenda. We'll be talking more. We'll make sure we remind people throughout the months about that big gala event, fundraiser for the Beaver Falls Library, the Jaggerz, the chart-topping Jaggerz, on stage at the library. Sounds like a great time.
Yeah, don't miss this one. It's going to be a lot of fun.
We appreciate you coming in, Brenda. Let's go
Thank
out on a
you.
little bit of the Jaggerz. What do you say?